You know, don't use zoom lenses. If you don't use zoom lenses, then you are having to physically move the camera closer or further away to what you're photographing. So there's a scene in the film where you're making a telephone call. And I remember when you came in to sit down to do the scene, you were pretty surprised at where the camera was because it was pretty close to your nose on a 75. But what I found is when we put the camera right there in your space, the performance is then exactly appropriate to somebody being that close and being so in your head.
It really helped.
Trish, listen.
And I think that was the right approach for me and set me on the path of always thinking about and considering the point of view of the storytelling.
This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. You truly are incorruptible, aren't you? Huh? You won't kill me out of some misplaced sense of self-righteousness. And I won't kill you because you're just too much fun. I think you and I are destined to do this forever.
One of the great joys as a director is constructing a world.
On my films, I try to shoot as much in camera as possible. So trying to do these things for real. There's nothing more dispiriting than when you turn up to work and there's just a green screen with a couple of actors in front of it. It's really, the magic's not there. You know, for example, on Interstellar, we didn't use any green screens. We built a set and we enhanced it with visual effects.
You've seen that time is represented here as a physical dimension. You have worked out that you can exert a force across space-time.
Gravity. To send a message.
Affirmative.
So, trying to use real locations. I've always preferred real locations.
If you can believe in it, if you can relate it to the textures of everyday life, you're taking the audience on a more extreme journey.
With no word from the Batman, even as they mourn Commissioner Loeb, these cops have to be wondering if the Joker will make good on his threat in the obituary column of the Gotham Times to kill the mayor.
And really everything you do, you learn from. In terms of any time you're shooting something, a short film, you're always learning about your craft. It gives you confidence as a filmmaker. I think really the only useful advice I ever got in terms of trying to figure out your way into the film business, the film industry, is to get yourself a script and hang on to it. You have to play to your strengths. You have to do something that really excites you, and whatever's different about that. It's that idea, that screenplay, that concept that's so important, and that's what's going to distinguish it if you can do it successfully.